Welcome to Stream Economy, where we deep dive into movies, TV shows, and games. This week, we're going to talk about TV, specifically that Marvel has announced it is going to be making 4 new animated series with Hulu. And they're going to be using these characters. Howard the Duck is making a comeback. You got Dazzler and Tigra. You got M.o.d.o.k of all characters, and Hit-Monkey. These are deep cuts, you guys. But you might be asking, why would Marvel use Hulu for this? And could it possibly mean we could see the resurrection of those shows that were canceled on Netflix, like Daredevil? Here's what we know. Let's go over who is in charge of all of these animated series. Howard the Duck is going to pit our foul-mouthed fowl against the nefarious Dr. Bong. It'll be written and executive produced by geek icon Kevin Smith and Dave Willis. M.o.d.o.k will revolve around everyone's favorite big-headed supervillain as he attempts to find a balance between work and family life. And none other than Jordan Bloom and Patton freaking Oswalt are going to executive produce and write this one. Hit-Monkey, if you're not familiar with him, is about a Japanese snow monkey who has an American assassin as a mentor and takes place in the seedy underbelly of Tokyo. For that, you've got Josh Gordon and Will Speck executive producing and writing. And finally, Tigra and Dazzler will follow the 2 gal pals as they find adventure in the streets of sunny Los Angeles. Writing and executive producer duties for that show will be handled by Erica Rivanoja and Chelsea Handler. So this is a pretty exciting lineup, and these characters are all going to come together in another series that they're going to call The Offenders, and I'm really looking forward to that. But why now? I mean, didn't Disney and Netflix just cancel Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Daredevil? And aren't Jessica Jones and the Punisher probably on the chopping block too? Well, if you're a regular watcher of Stream Economy, you know that Disney is about to close a deal to buy Fox. And with that purchase or merger comes a 60% ownership stake in Hulu. So it looks like Disney is looking to vertically integrate their production for all the shows they're going to be making, not only on Hulu, but on Disney Plus, which is the service they're going to be launching later this year. And it also looks like my prediction was accurate that Disney would use Hulu as the place for more adult-leaning content as opposed to Disney Plus, which they might want to keep more family-friendly. Plus, Hulu's Senior Vice President of Originals, Craig Erwich, told entertainment news outlet The Wrap that it would be open to bringing back those canceled Netflix shows. So are we going to get back the Defenders or any of these superhero shows or what? Well, let's speculate a little bit. Okay, there are a lot of great arguments to be made for Disney bringing back any one or all of these shows. They might not have been successful enough on Netflix to survive, but if production moves in-house, it could change the equation. So if Hulu actually makes these shows, it could make production cheaper, which might be an incentive for Disney to bring back those shows. They also would not be airing on a competing streaming platform, which is always a good thing for any mega corporation. And on top of that, they would not have to share any profit money with Netflix, which I'm sure they don't want to do. But of course, along with all of those really good reasons to bring back any of those shows, there are some maybe tougher challenges they face. Variety reported a while back that the deal for the original 4 shows Disney and Netflix made has a sort of non-compete clause. If the reports are true, none of these 4 characters can appear in any non-Netflix TV show or movie for 2 years after cancellation. On top of that, Jessica Jones still hasn't even premiered its 3rd season yet. So even if they do cancel the series right after they drop an entire new season, which probably not, but maybe, let's just say they do, it would mean Jessica Jones couldn't come back to TV until 2021. Oof. And who knows what's going to happen to the Punisher? Frank Castle wasn't part of the original Defenders deal. I think there is absolutely a sliver of hope, but I would not hold your breath because 2 years is a very long time to go without oxygen. And on top of that, 2 years is a really long time to expect an actor not to move on to another project, which I guarantee you all of these actors will do. They also all got mixed reviews for their series, and we don't even know if Kevin Feige actually loves any of them in particular, so he may just decide when that 2-year non-compete is up to scrap the whole thing and reboot those characters in the way he sees fit. But the one thing I do know is these animated series are the key to the success of reviving the downed Defenders. Hey, Sarles, you ready for Howard the Duck to come back or what?
m.o.d.o.k. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hulu. What's Hulu? We don't have Hulu. We have Netflix in Australia. And we have Stan in Australia. Oh my God, you guys don't know what Stan. You don't know about Stan? Stan's like Hulu in Australia. And it's got all the crap shows and a couple of good shows. But you just steal it for your mate because he has it, and then you give him his Netflix password, and you know, you share them and all that. I don't care about Hulu, but apparently they've got the, what, Marvel shows? Who cares about how the Duck Marvels? Is this something where like Marvel's like, no, you're not getting that because you're Netflix and we don't have any money invested in you, but we've got money in Hulu, so Anyway, now they're on Hulu, the service I've not heard of, because I live in Australia and we've got Stan. Hulu, m.o.d.o.k.
Thanks so much for watching. Tell me what your most anticipated Hulu series is out of those 4 that we talked about on the show today down in the comments. You can also check out a previous episode of Stream Economy right over here, and we will see you next Saturday for more movies, TV shows, and games. Bye, guys.